Hey folks, your host, editor, and noted absolute good boy Jet Grind here. Uh, I'm just letting you know real quick that I know this episode's way shorter than normal. The reason behind that is that we had technical issues in the middle of the recording that came back on us, and I couldn't salvage the rest. So the only part that's really left is about two-thirds of Zen's explanation of Raw, nothing from SmackDown. But I didn't feel like putting out nothing because I feel like I need to keep this going. And I thought what I could salvage was still pretty good. So, uh, I'd like to apologize for this happening. Hopefully, it shouldn't happen again. But uh, this was just beyond my control. So, again, apologies, but this is all we got of Sights Uncena this week. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to Sights Uncena, the first, only, and God willing last wrestling podcast on the internet. As always, I'm your host Jet Grind, the guy who watches SmackDown. With me is Zen Scissors, the guy who watches Raw.
Charging Star! That is something, I'm sorry.
And this week, Dup couldn't be with us because he died or something. So we have special guest Grasslam.
Hi. What the fuck's a wrestling?
Oh, goody. So, before we start, Grasslam, tell me everything you know about wrestling before this week.
I am particularly stuck in the 90s. If
Right.
you ask me about people from the 90s, I have maybe a vague understanding, because my cousin was into it. Otherwise, who the fuck are these guys?
Tell me who your favorite wrestler from the 90s was. I don't care if you actually like them or not, just give me a name.
Guy with hat.
Perfect.
What do you know about anime? Because I have a picture for you.
I think I'm more knowledgeable in the anime department than the wrestling.
Well, don't worry, there was a convergence this week on Raw, but we'll get to that.
What? Okay. I'm pretty sure those are fucking Tohos.
Oh my god.
It was
Okay.
magical.
Okay, maybe they're not Tohos, but I think one of them might be a Toho.
Future Dup, please put that picture into the video or whatever. I don't know at this point. So, I'm going to take it that you also weren't really paying attention to Twitter this week as the wrestling went on. Yeah.
None of my followers talk about wrestling unless it's that big one that happens every year with the dude from Giant Bomb.
I'm trying to think of what the heck you're talking about. And I
The
have
guy
no idea.
who's like, who somehow like does everything wrong but still is alive.
Dan Riker?
A bunch of dudes cosplayed people from Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, Mania. Okay. Well, so, Zen, what happened this week on Raw?
Well, I can't tell you what happened during the first 40 minutes, because I was fucking asleep.
You didn't, look it up or anything?
Oh no, I did look it up, don't worry.
Okay.
Was it like that bad? They just fucking conked out?
Well, no, I was fucking tired. I hadn't slept, I'd got 2 hours of sleep the day before. It was...
Okay, let me guess. Two dudes grappled each other in the ring for about half an hour or so.
You're not that far off. Okay, so I fell asleep for 40 minutes. I wake up in the middle of I think it was like a Nia Jax Alexa match, something like that. I don't know. So that was happening, and I was like, fuck it. What did I miss? Here's all I missed. Reigns fought Jordan and won. And I have to correct myself from before. I said a while ago that the only move Roman Reigns knows is the Superman punch.
Oh, did he finally do, like, the cross thing where he, like, throws people?
Well, no. It's his other move, the spear. That's all
Does he
knows.
literally throw people from the audience?
Then he'd be doing something.
Roman has this move he pulls out, like, every third pay-per-view, where he, like, grabs somebody, puts them on his back, and then, like, puts their arms in a cross position as he's holding them, and then just kind of throws them from that way.
I think I'm more surprised that pay-per-view is still a thing.
It pays, I guess. Although, not as much as you would think.
Well, yeah, it pays per view.
Well, shut up.
Yeah.
But, like, you can buy every pay-per-view separately as they're going live for, like, $30-$40, or you can just pay for the WWE network for $10 and watch the pay-per-view.
Or I just watch someone probably do illegal wrestling pirating streams.
We aren't allowed to talk about that. What are you talking about?
I don't know what
Nobody
you're
should
talking
ever
about.
do that.
Totally. Don't pirate, kids. It's not good.
So, he used the spear. Congratulations, Roman. You have doubled your moveset.
Oh man, I can't believe he won against Jason Jordan. The person, I guess, who will never win a match. Which kind of sucks, because I want to see him win, but...
Yeah, he's a talented dude.
But no, we gotta focus on Cena and Reigns right now. Because guess what? Another shit-talking bout!
You mean the meme lord?
Both the meme lords.
I mean, I'd argue Roman is more of a negative meme than Cena is.
I mean, there's still a meme.
Fair enough.
You can't go anywhere into him without someone making a goddamn meme about him.
So, I guess they talked, and I don't really care, because they're gonna say the same shit, they're still not gonna fight. Whatever. It seems the highlight of their little bout was Cena saying, "Consider me a drug test because you ain't passing me." Because Cena always gets one line in there.
Who the fuck wrote that?
Presumably the creative staff,
John
because
Cena
Roman
wrote it.
Reigns... Yeah, Cena himself wrote it. Roman Reigns actually failed a drug test and was, put on suspension for a month, I think. I guess he had, like, weed in his system or something.
Oh no, weed.
The asshole.
WWE has done this in weird ways. They suspended Adam Rose for, I think, 3 months because he was taking his Ritalin that he had a prescription for.
That's wicked dumb.
What a dick.
Oh no, he's taking medication he needs.
Yeah. And yet, Randy Orton takes all of the drugs, apparently, and has only been suspended for it once.
Like, every single drug on the planet?
I mean, I don't know, like, the exacts. I'm just saying all of them as, like, an exaggeration.
No, he goes to the drugstore and he just goes to the shelf and just shoves it into his cart. Walks to the checkout line.
Hey, Murphy, I'm back again because I need all of these marijuanas.
Hello, good sir and or madam at the pharmacist, and he unhinges his jaw and just slowly devours the whole thing.
I could see Randy Orton doing that.
It's like a vacuum cleaner from Kirby.
And guess what? That's all I missed. That's literally all I missed.
Wait,
Wow.
what, really?
That's literally all I missed.
It took 40 minutes for a match to happen and then for them to have a shouting fight?
Yeah, well, you gotta keep in mind the fucking ridiculous amount of commercials that was probably between that.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. Always a billion commercials.
And so, back to Alexa and Nia Jax or whatever. So, oh, that's right, never mind. I woke up and Alexa was whining about losing next week. Or last week or whatever. Yeah, last week. Why the fuck
I can't believe Alexa Bliss has the sight.
Yeah, she's she's got the fucking Nostradamus in her.
It turns out if you want to be a wrestler, you also have to be a sight seeing to the future and past.
So we got Sasha and Emma in the ring, that's what it was. And Alexa's on commentary going, "Oh my god, I hate everybody." Because that's just kind of what Alexa does. And then Nia Jax comes out. And then an even fiercer opponent comes out, the commercial break.
Great.
And we finally come back, and Nia Jax is on commentary. What an asshole.
What?
I know. That's really all she does. So now Alexa and I are on commentary, and oh my god, it's so awkward.
I'm assuming this is also part of the script.
Yeah. So then we remember, oh yeah, there's a match happening.
Thank God.
We go back to, Sasha and Emma, and they're like, God, the commentators are like, please, don't let Emma win. Please, God, no.
If there is any good in this world, you will not let Emma win.
Oh no!
So Sasha, for the entirety of the match that I saw, was just getting fucking demolished, and then she gets Emma in a submission, she immediately taps. Alright.
Just, I'm done. I'm good. Thank you. Just let me go, please.
She did the Cena.
That sounds like a name of, a way to smoke a bong or something.
So is there any fallout from them being on commentary? Do they fight, or is that just it?
No, that's pretty much it, and then we gotta recap the steel cage match from yesterday, or last week, or whenever the fuck it was. I don't really remember.
Zed, it happens every Monday. How do you think Monday to Monday is yesterday?
Every Monday is a cage match.
Yeah, whatever. It's close enough. I live only when the podcast happens, so...
Are you some sort of elder god of wrestling?
If you want to think of me that way. So, next up, I guess we have Cena versus Strowman this week. Which sounds actually kind of interesting, at least.
Yeah, kind of. Strowman sounds like he's pretty fun. Cena still puts on good matches.
I mean, they both can't lose a match right now, so one of them has to lose. Unless...
What happens when the immovable object means the unstoppable force?
A tag team comes in and makes them have to be a tag team.
Oh, well, one of them is wearing jorts, though. Does he still wear the jorts?
I'm not really paying attention to that. I don't think he does, though.
Ah, come on.
I may be wrong.
I also think he still does. I also could be very wrong. When are they going to put Braun into jorts? That's the question.
When are they going to put everyone into jorts?
It's the official uniform of the WWE.
No, you have to have the baseball cap, too.
Now I'm just imagining the Big Show in, his big unitard, but also wearing jorts.
Oh, God. Bald Show.
The height of fashion right there.
In his leotard and the fucking shorts. Just, ugh.
Just make the leotard also leopard print for maximum ugly effect.
Also said, we keep going over this. His name is The Big Shave.
I'm sticking with Bald Show. You decide, audience. It's up to you.
Big Shave Bald Show?
Tell us in the comments which one you prefer. Tell us in the stream chat. Type 1 for Bald Show and 2 for Big Shave.
Are we streaming this?
No.
Okay, I was about to say.
So, Cena Strowman coming up. Okay, that could be interesting. But right after the break, who's coming up? Lesnar.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Great.
boy. Get ready for yelling and dick shots. So, we come back from break. Oh, here he is.
Yay.
And he still has a fucking Jimmy John shirt on. I don't think he has any other shirts.
Okay, so I think I forgot to ask this during, the first episode. What the hell is Jimmy John's?
I've never ordered from them, so I don't know exactly what they do.
Oh.
Hang on,
I think they're subs. I think they're subs.
Well, okay then.
I'm sorry, I don't order out too much.
Oh, it's a sandwich joint.
Yeah, it's like sub sandwiches.
Congratulations. You figured it out.
I figured out the sandwich mystery.
Can't wait for somebody to yell at us about that shit. How did you not know what Jimmy John's is?
Because I'm Canadian and we don't have those here in Canada.
I never... Oh my god. The picture for this site.
What's the picture? Lay it on me.
Here you go. You asked for this.
Oh, yeah. Every time you see Brock Lesnar, think of that picture.
Think of that man just winking and smiling at you.
I don't feel like that's a thing I want to be thinking about.
Don't you want his avocados and his onions and his green shit.
His green shit?
I'll pass on the green shit.
Like there's cute, like 2 sad cucumbers in there, and then unknown foliage. I don't know what it is.
So yeah, Brock Lesnar, he's wearing a Jimmy John shirt. That's all he ever fucking wears. And guess what? He does his little bounce. He does his little Brock Lesnar bounce that he always does that makes him look like a giant 5-year-old. It's actually kind of adorable in a stupid way. And then guess what? Bam! The dick shot finally happens. It took its sweet time this time around.
Is that like always a guaranteed thing with him?
Oh yeah, like every time I've seen Brock Lesnar show up, there's a dick shot.
Wait,
I mean,
it like the camera zooms in on his dick, or is it he punches a dude in it?
No. It just there's a smash cut to a camera that's already focused on his dick.
They just have like a special camera for it that's quietly zooming in.
It's mostly because of the belt, but I choose to believe it's because they want to look at Brock Lesnar's dick. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know who thought of this, but I don't ask those questions.
Someone is very, very thirsty.
I want Brock Lesnar in the middle of the ring with the camera zoomed directly at his crotch.
And then smash cut to his Jimmy John hat.
It was probably Paul Heyman on it. Honestly, it was probably Paul Heyman.
My client, Brock Lesnar, requires at least 3 shots of his crotch every program. Or else I am out.
It's right in my contract. See it right here. Requires crotch cam. There we go, see.
Only shows up every 3 months. Must have at least 3 crotch shots per episode.
Also, the moon needs to be just right. Okay, there we go.
So the whole rigmarole goes again. It's basically the same thing it's been every fucking time. You could make a drinking game out of it. Take a drink every time there's a dick shot, every time Heyman makes Lesnar's name more than 4 syllables, and for every word Lesnar actually speaks.
I don't feel like dying.
It would probably kill you, but I think I might try it next week, or whenever.
Sorry to say, but this might be the final episode of Sights Uncena.
Well,
I got more constitution than that.
At least I got it usurped up.
So you were saying they go through the whole rigmarole and then...
Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh my god, my client's the best even though he got wrecked in 2 minutes by Strowman. He's so cool, he's got the biggest dick, and oh my god. Hey Strowman, you're gonna have to be bigger, badder, and stronger. So I guess Lesnar's the first member of the DK crew, appropriately enough.
I will legit will watch a Donkey Kong wrestling show.
Well, so would I. That'd be amazing.
I think first we need a Punch-Out anime.
Isn't that Hajime no Ippo?
Well, I mean, I guess, but Donkey Kong was in a Punch-Out game.
I'm pretty sure there is a Punch anime somewhere out there.
I mean, there's many anime where people punch people. You've got to be more specific here, Grasslam.
Fist of the North Star.
Perfect. Put Donkey Kong in Fist of the North Star.
I'm pretty sure Kenshiro will kill for Donkey Kong.
Fist of the Banana Slammer. Man, that's the quickest we've ever gotten a title for an episode.
Well, there we go, people. Manufacturing those titles, just pumping them out.
It can never end. You need more Donkey Kong jokes to bring in more viewers.
So yeah, then the second biggest surprise of the show happens. Paul Heyman mentions Hulk Hogan's name. Like, what? They can say Hulk Hogan's name now.
But do you really want to?
Apparently.
Like, I'm aware of what he's been doing now, and it's...
Like, isn't that like saying Chris Benoit's name? Shut that shit down.
Remember that time Hulk Hogan was in a commercial that was a parody of Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball music video? I don't. In which it's just nude Hulk Hogan on a wrecking ball.
Oh, gross. No.
Yeah, it was the worst.
I hope they earbud the shit out of him.
Also, in what might be the most hilarious part of it, it was for his website hosting thing, hostamania.com.
Is that still up? Like, is it still running?
I don't know, and I don't think I care to find out.
I'll stick with Pasta Mania, thank you very much.
Pasta Mania. There's actually pictures of the building, and the sign is apparently still up.
But the rest of the building's dilapidated as shit.
I'm pretty sure if you went in there, you'd probably get haunted by Hulk Hogan, even though he's not dead.
Now, I know it's called Pasta Mania, but I kind of like to think to myself that they served hot dogs that looked like Mr. Hulk Hogan himself.
Actually, there is a picture of a menu somewhere online. It's quite a thing.
If you were a fan of Macho Man Randy Savage, you can go in and ask for the Spaghetti-O Yeah Brothers.
Ask for the cream of the crop.
And if you were a fan of the Ultimate Warrior, you could go in and ask for the Hulk Hogan special.
That does sound delicious. So yeah, at this point, Heyman says the term Broctagon. And
what?
It occurs to me that Heyman had to spend a good while learning to say the term Broctagon with a straight face. That takes dedication.
Yeah.
How much was he clearly trying not to corpse during this?
Honestly, he kept a pretty level face. I didn't see him start to smile or anything. He was cool and collected. Well, as cool and collected as Paul Heyman can be.
Oh my god, Grasslam, this menu. Hulkaroni and cheese? Hulkios?
Yep.
Hulkios.
Hulkios.
Truly a remnant of its time.
Hulk's power pasta. Jesus.
Rain side dishes. God, I hate this. Shut it down. Go back in time and shut it down again.
Just shut it down forever.
The worst.
I don't think history would be that different if we didn't have Pastamania. I'm sure somebody could make a time machine and fix that problem.
The Pasta Mania is a cornerstone of the history, the timeline we live in.
It forever changed our culinary views of Hulkos, which is probably literally SpaghettiOs.
Actually, no, it's just Cheerios and tomato sauce. It's weird.
It's not even real Cheerios. It's just like some weird Cheerios they found a back of a dumpster.
Yeah. You made my joke worse.
So Paul Heyman's doing what he does. He's screaming, and then he's like, "Why don't you come fight? Come fight my client, Strowman." And then there's silence. Strowman's theme starts playing with that stupid caveman yell it always starts with. So dumb.
I didn't know it started with that until you just said that.
That's how it starts. There's just silence, and then
You never mentioned that before now.
I thought you knew.
No?
It's so fucking dumb.
I just imagine it just being what sense making, not an actual caveman noise.
That's pretty... honestly, I don't know how it sounds to you, but I'm doing my best impression.
It sounds like a whole lot of editing.
And so the announcers are like, "Oh my god, he can't believe Strowman showed up out of nowhere. The dude's entrance theme starts with a fucking roar. How do you not see him coming? How do you miss this man?"
I mean, it's interesting that they put a character in who just jump scares you.
That's Bray Wyatt, though.
A little creepypasta.
I mean, Braun used to work with Bray Wyatt. It makes sense. We're filling out the Five Nights at Freddy's roster here. Bray is Freddy. Braun is... We'll figure this out later.
I don't know shit about Five Nights at Freddy's or any of that shit. Five Nights at Freddy Flintstones. Full circle.
Ah, the
Oh,
callbacks.
God. No, it has to be a Scooby-Doo.
So, at this point, it looks like Lesnar's actually doing better than last time. And then he gets fucking murdered. And then it's over. Lesnar is fucking useless. I swear to God.
I can't wait for him to win at No Mercy with ease.
Probably all I've seen him do up until this point is talk shit, and then Strowman comes out and wrecks him. That's it.
So is he literally like the Yamcha of wrestling?
No, because that would imply that Yamcha wins occasionally.
I don't think he does.
I mean, he was kind of good in Dragon Ball. But Dragon Ball Z. So, that's Strowman versus Lesnar. What a great match. And then they set up for another big match at the end of the night. It's The Miz versus Enzo Amore.
Great.
Can I just fucking die instead, was my note at the time. Can I please just fucking die?
I don't know, can you?
I kind of wish. But right after the commercial break, Bray Wyatt's coming up, so I can't wait to get assaulted by fucking jump scares. So commercials happen. We come back from the break, and the commentators are looking at the camera head on, and they're talking about all the awful shit happening with like natural disasters and stuff, which, you know, is kind of hard to avoid. But then they're like, so why don't you donate to the Red Cross? And I'm like, you had me, and then you lost me. Red Cross? I'm good.
Yeah. Just donate to one local food banks, please.
Donate to people, donate to food banks. Do not donate to the Red Cross, please. Anyways. Oh, fuck, it's gold dust! Ah! I love it.
I'm glad you got it on first shot this time.
So Goldust comes out, and I'm super happy, because Goldust is pretty... He's fun, at least. He's always fun. And then the jump scares happen. Oh, shit, it's Bray Wyatt. And he's trying to talk menacingly to fucking Goldust, of all people. It feels really dumb. It's like in a fighting game where there's that one really stupid character, but they still have that weird kind of, like, epic moment with the final boss. It's like, what the fuck?
It's basically the joke character.
Yeah, it looks really cool watching Abyss talk shit to Talim, of all characters.
Yeah, I can't even watch the end of he gets ass kicked by Kuma.
So this shit's happening, and Bray Wyatt has this, like, Darth Maul hood on, and it looks really silly.
Great.
And I was barely listening to Bray Wyatt, but I got the gist of what he was saying. He was like, Goldust, you only wear paint to hide from the people because you're just a dude under the paint. I mean,
Wait,
yeah.
he literally paints himself?
Yeah,
It's
he wears
Goldust
like a
thing.
shit ton of like gold body paint.
Huh.
Sometimes he looks like Darth Maul. It's weird.
He does look... Which is weird, because Bray Wyatt is the one with the Darth Maul hood here.
Truly, they have to do the fusion dance, and they will become Darth Maul himself.
They are not Sheamus and Cesaro. That is not going to happen.
They become the sparkle princess of Dark Maul.
And then a fight happens for like 5 minutes, and Gold just fucking loses. That paint didn't mean shit. For all of Bray Wyatt building up the paint and shit, Goldust sure sucked and lost really quickly.
Okay, then.
And then, oh shit, it's not over because he starts wiping Goldust's paint off. Now he's just dust.
Like dust in the wind.
No, I hate Kansas. Please, no. And Bray just starts screaming, he's just a man. Was Goldust ever supposed to be more than just a dude?
I mean, I think he was supposed to be very androgynous, but like...
Well, no, I mean, like, did I miss the part where he's supposed to be some fucking elder god from beyond the stars made of gold?
Oh. I mean, potentially, because that was what Stardust was supposed to be, and they were, like, trying to relate the characters because Cody Rhodes and... I forget what Goldust's real name is. I think it might actually be Dustin. But, like, Cody Rhodes and Goldust are, like, actually brothers. So they were like, well, now we have this new Stardust character who is the brother of Goldust and is, like, an intergalactic alien prince thing.
Who just wants to wrestle on planet Earth. Also, what the fuck?
Yeah. Hey, as it turns out, wrestling's real dumb and I love it.
I thought he was just a dude who wore gold paint. I thought that was his gimmick.
So I'm assuming there's also intergalactic wrestling going on too.
Well, yeah, it's Kaneko Man.
So when are the robots gonna happen?
Whenever they happened in Kaneko Man, I don't remember.
When you guys literally just get like one of those robotic dogs and try to wrestle them.
When are they going to have Gold Lightan show up in the WWE?
What happens if they try to wrestle Big Dog?
Fucking wrestle Akuma Shogun. Let's see that shit. It ain't gonna end well.
So, does it seem like they're setting up a feud between Bray and Goldust?
No, it's pretty much over. It's just because in the next part that comes up, he's just like Finn Balor, and then Finn Balor comes out. It's just to push Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt some more.
Oh, right. I forgot that was a thing that was happening.
So yeah, Finn Balor comes out because he heard Bray Wyatt was talking shit. And then Bray Wyatt runs away with this like, what are you gonna do face on him. And that's that.
Neener.
Pretty much. Yeah. All it's missing is a fucking Skeletor Skullmageddon laugh.
I thought you were going to say all it's missing is Bray Wyatt, like, twirling his incredibly long mustache.
That too.
Then somehow he just kind of like glues on his face between shots.
So, that's that. Anyways, now let's talk with Cesaro and Sheamus.
Oh, goody.
So they're talking, I'm not really paying attention because I'm looking at Sheamus and I realized that if you took the mohawk away from him and made him look a little older, he looks a lot like Rob Halford with those sunglasses on him.
Who's Rob Halford?
He's the head of Judas Priest.
Oh. I wouldn't know that then.
That's a joke for me. That's one of those personal ones. That one's for me.
It's been a while since I actually listened to Judas Priest.
Hey Zen, have you happened to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Out of the Shadows?
No.
Okay. I mostly bring it up because Sheamus is Rocksteady?
Oh, right.
I think? I actually don't remember which one of them is which.
I think he is one of the villains, but I can't remember who.
I would guess if with the mohawk and shit, he'd probably be Bebop.
Yeah, that's it, Bebop. I just can never remember which one is which.
I remember a lot. Honestly, what helped me was that stupid fucking Cowboy Bebop fanfic. With Bebop from Ninja Turtles as a cowboy.
You mean that beautiful little Larry of work?
It's so good.
Not as good as Garfield ones, but pretty good.
I don't know, it's pretty good. He doesn't remember how to fucking spell Rocksteady's name, so it's different every single time. And ends up being Ockersteady.
What? How?
I don't know!
Is this like legitimate, or is it written as a joke?
No, it's one of those stupid Peter Chimera things.
Yeah, but I mean, like, did he write it legitimately, or is this as, like, a really long gag?
That's one of the greatest mysteries of the internet.
I'm gonna say probably legit, because fanfic writers have no bounds or shame.
So now that we're done with that tangent, yeah, they're talking, blah, 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 and they say at the end, we don't just set the bar, and in unison, we are the bar. And that's when I decided to go get a rum and coke, because I was thirsty.
That doesn't make any sense.
They were talking about bars. It made me think, you know what, I could go for a drink right about now.
Or they just get a bard. They are the bard.
Sometimes I'm convinced they are just half a bard and another half of a bard.
It turns out that wrestling is two bards in one person, and they also have points in fighter.
A tag team can be two bards and a fighter. I'm sorry, I'll leave.
So
no, it has to be two bards riding on each other's shoulder with a trench coat on.
That is definitely something Cesaro and Sheamus would do. While wearing their fucking Burger King crown.
Like, they don't need to do it. They just have, like, Sheamus on Cesaro's shoulders so they can look taller. Hello, 1 ticket to the R-rated movie, says, like, 30-year-old Sheamus on Cesaro's shoulders.
Hello, we are adult men. Please listen to buy the alcohols.
I am Brandon Adultman.
Here's my fake mustache. So I come back after getting my drink, and I sit down. All right, what's happening? Oh, it's still commercial. And then a fucking Marvel Infinite commercial comes on. And
great, it's a sign.
It fucks with my head seeing Jeddah show up on cable television. I can't comprehend that in the year 2017, fucking Jeddah from Darkstalkers 3 is showing up on my television.
I'm more surprised that Capcom actually remembers Darkstalkers.
Well, they don't. They just remember, hey, who do we put into crossover games? Sometimes we have Darkstalkers.
I'm more surprised they actually remember Mega Man X.
He's gonna have 3 characters in the game, which is the most of any Capcom franchise.
I mean,
I'm
makes
more
sense.
surprised.
But we'll save that for next week, because Marvel Infinite will actually be out. So back to wrestling. Now that my mind has been properly fucked, back to wrestling. We got Rollins and Ambrose on the mic again.
Oh, good.
So we're going to have this Gallows and Anderson versus Cesaro and Sheamus match. And Gallows and Anderson walk out, and they're still dressed in their finest Jay and Silent Bob attire. Standing outside the fucking Quick Stop or whatever.
Well, it's a good thing they still get work.
Gallows is gonna start, like, singing, $15, little man, put that shit in my hand. But sadly, it doesn't happen.
Damn.
So that's when Cesaro and Sheamus come out. Rollins is like, you know what? Those kilts are fucking dumb. And that turns out to be too much because now Cesaro and Sheamus just skip the Goro shit and start just punching Rollins and Ambrose in the face. And then Gallows and Anderson are like, come on, what about us? We're the tag team that no one gives a shit about. What about us?
Wait, what about us? We're the guys you're supposed to be actually fighting.
So now there's just this 6-man cuddle puddle. Everybody's punching everybody. And then we just cut away from that to say, remember, Cena and Strowman's gonna happen. And it's like, but is there a match? Is there gonna be a match? And we just go to commercial.
I want to see the cuddle puddle.
Great.
So during the commercial break, right before we come back from it, there's this weird John Cena commercial for like Tap Out fragrance or whatever. He's talking about like, oh man, you just gotta ignore the haters and trolls, and he's walking through walls and breaking like iron bars down like he's Mr. T or some shit.
Okay, but like no, wait. Tap Out fragrance?
Yeah, there's like some Tap Out cologne or some shit.
Yeah, it probably smells like ass. I'm sorry.
Well, they did say you can pick it up at Walmart, so.
Do we think I'll actually buy it?
You know what? Maybe I will, and then I'll do a review for it for the show.
Do a live stream of it, reviewing it.
Yeah, fucking. Here's my unboxing video for Tap Out cologne. Let's try it out. Here's my review.
Sprays
really
it.
Stupid.
Whoops! Right, I just remembered. I can't smell anything.
My nose is pretty shitty, so. But we come back, and it's still just this 6-man mosh pit happening. And then all of a sudden, oh no, Sheamus loses his kilt, and that's the source of his power, so he's probably fucked.
Everybody knows the Irish source of power is their kilt.
He's not Irish.
Scottish, right. Sorry.
Some people will kill you for making that mistake. So
Man,
Ambrose
and only like 10 people listen to this.
Right? Don't tell Phoenix. So Ambrose and Rollins managed to sneak away from the chaos, and they're talking to Angle, and Angle's like, all right, I'll set up a match, but stop this shit. But you're gonna need tag team partners, because I'm gonna have Cesaro and Sheamus working with fucking Gallows and Anderson. So you need another tag team on your side. And Ambrose says the weirdest shit. He's like, I don't care if I have to go down to Disneyland and get Mickey Mouse and Batman.
Hey folks, it's your host Jet Grind here again. So that's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed what I could salvage. Hopefully we never have this issue again. But for now, unfortunately, we did. And, well, that's all we had. So, on behalf of special guest host Grasslam, Zen Scissors, the guy who watches Raw, and Dup, despite the fact that he was not there, thank you for listening to Sights Uncena, the first, only, and God willing last wrestling podcast on the internet. See you next time. Shit.